the master of martyrs, O Hussein. Whoever takes your name, Allah blesses them with more than they could wish for, O Hussein. Angels are granted with wings in your name, O Hussein. The world such tears in your name, O Hussein. Life in your name, death in your name. Unbearable is sorrow, nerve-wracking is the agony you put up with for humanity and for truth to prevail. Let us tell you the story of Karbala. Let us tell you the story of Karbala. Islam is still alive just because of Karbala, and will remain alive just because of Karbala. Oh Hussein, oh Hussein, oh Hussein, oh Hussein. Labbaika ya Hussein, Labbaika ya Hussein, Labbaika ya Hussein. To stand up for what is right and to stay away from what is wrong. Hussein inspires me to sacrifice for my society in a peaceful way. Hussein inspires me to help the poor. Hussein inspires me to care about everyone around me and to be kind. Hussein inspires me to treat others with love and care. Hussein inspires me to put others above myself and show good manners. Hussein inspires me to stay faithful for my Prince Ali Wasallam said, whoever loves Hassan and Hussein loves me, and whoever hates them hates me. من أحب الحسن والحسين فقد أحبني ومن أبغضهما فقد أبغضني. Indeed, Hussein is the beacon of guidance and the ark for salvation from hell. إن الحسين مصباح الهدى وسفينة النجاة. Hussein is from me and I'm from Hussein. Hussein minni wa ana min Hussein. Allah is pleased with those who love Hussein. أحب الله من أحب حسين. Al-Hassan wal-Hussein are always Imams, either they sat or rose. Al-Hassan wal-Hussein إمامان قاما أو قعدا. Salam said in Karbala, الموت أولى من ركوب العار والعار أولى من ركوب النار. That is more favorable than living in shame, and shame is more favorable than going to hell. إني لا أرى الموت إلا سعادة والحياة مع الظالمين إلا بلما. I do not see both bliss and happiness in death, and living with oppression is very depressing. موت في عز خير من حياة في ذل. Death with pride is better than life with humiliation. Is there anyone who shall come to my sisters? هل من ناصر ينصرني. لبيك يا حسين، لبيك يا حسين، لبيك يا حسين. This man saved Islam. He was born on the 3rd of Shaban. He was a gift from Rahman. He was a 30 man. In the face of injustice, he fought for what was right. Joining forces with his faithful warriors, they would fight. Battle scarred and thirsty, they still had so much might. After all, they followed a great leader, a beacon of light. He was Imam Hussein. His Iman shone so bright. So this day we mourn for this great Imam, for his sacred blood which saved Islam. Assalamu alaikum Hussein.
A poem about Abu Fadl al-Abbas. He was born in Sha'ban. He had great Iman. He was very kind. He had a smart mind. He had a brave brother that came from another mother. His flag was green. He was never mean. He tried to get water for his brother's daughter. He got pierced in the eye. He never lies. The arrow was sharp from a person with no heart. He tried his hardest because he is smartest. We see the light standing with his might. He survived without water. His brother got slaughtered. His brother cried when he died. His loss was such a great pain. Tears dropped like the rain. How it felt to fall on that land without any hands. We've lost someone who is so dear. Abbas is no more here. Assalamu alayka ya Aba Fadl Abbas.
All of us should keep in mind that it is great tawfiq to be in any way involved with Islamic schools at this time. the Islamic schools are definitely the front lines of Islam. For those who are not aware, many Muslim children are lost when they go to the public school system. Because of the sins that are committed around them, many are not strong enough to obey Allah and His Messenger. They get involved in the sins. Other people know they might not get involved in the sins, but the wrong ideas are planted in their hearts from a young age. I commend those parents who recognize that it is absolutely necessary for their children to be here. And I have a message for you, brothers and sisters also. There are others who will look at your school and have doubts about it. They wonder if it's really a good idea, even Muslims, to put our children in Muslim schools or not. There are concerns, there are things that they raise, that they say, what will happen if we put our children in Muslim schools? So you and I have to prove them wrong. We have to prove them wrong. We have to prove to them, and take this on as a mission, that when you come to a Muslim school, from an academic point of view, you will outwork your competition. Alhamdulillah, when we've gone and we've faced the competition, we've gone mano y mano with the tests to see how well we do, we've done better. And we want to do even more than we're doing now. We want to outscore them, outbeat them, and show everybody that if you come to a Muslim school, your education doesn't falter. That means our teachers, they care more about us, they'll work with us, and that means us as students will be very serious about what we do. In addition to that, we're not only looking for material success. Some of you, inshallah, will come out and you'll go later into the corporate world, or you'll be studying, or you'll set up your own practices. Whatever you do later on, brothers and sisters, you who are involved in the school, whatever you do later on, make sure that you make this continue. That when you get your chance, you also create Muslim schools. Places where people can worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala without fear. They can express their love of Ahlul Bayt. And alhamdulillah, you're here with teachers and staff who support you in love of Allah and respect and love of Ahlul Bayt. But we want to do more of this. More than that we want to show the world is that when you come here, not only are you academically better than others, but your akhlaq and your Islam is better than others. That means that when we interact with our students, our fellow students, when we interact with our teachers or with our parents, we want to thank Allah for this blessing of having an Islamic school by better akhlaq, kinder to others. We don't mock people. When people go to other schools, you're aware of how people are sometimes mistreated. We want to make sure that in the Muslim school, no, we value each and every one of you, parents, staff, and teachers, that the mission of the Holy Prophet was not built on buildings. It wasn't built on money. It was built on what we call human pillars. Human pillars. What the Holy Prophet did was he would train these individuals, men and women. He trained them, he offered them teachings, he purified their souls. These would be the individuals who then carried on the message and the mission. The 12th Imam, Imam al-Mahdi, is going to do the same thing. His mission is also riding on these human pillars. You and I, with our involvement, this is tawfiq from Allah, we're able to be part of creating human pillars for the Imam. And we're also, inshallah, among those human pillars. In addition to that, I'll also say this, that where we are right now, this isn't where the highest that we see ourselves as being. We have to work hard to improve our facilities, to do everything we can to explain to others. What you guys can do is be part of a sunnatun hasana, right? A good tradition, if it can be started here. The idea of making excellent Muslim schools, the more the better. The more the better. That when you come to these schools, so that means when we speak to other mu'mineen and mu'minat, and we tell them when they're looking, because there are people out there, and they want to spend money in the way of Allah, they want to assist in the cause for the way of Allah. We know ourselves, we learn from Imam Hussein. We don't wait for money, we don't wait for buildings, we do what our mission is, what our responsibility is, and God provides those things. But also offer this opportunity to others. What Imam Hussein did was he also invited others to come and join him in this way. So you also invite others, tell them this is the way to spend your money, to serve the cause, to improve our schools, so that when others walk into the buildings and areas, they see that no, alhamdulillah, the facilities are all there. But for us, this is now back again with you, younger brothers and sisters. Don't be impressed by those schools that are out there. There are schools out there, public schools. You could be going over there. They have better facilities. They have more money. They have all kinds of things. But Allah has chosen you. Allah has protected you. Allah has allowed you to be inside these facilities. And these
صلى الله عليك يا أبا عبد الله صلى الله عليك يا ابن رسول الله روحي وجسمي وأرواح العالمين لك الفداء يا شهيد ويا مظلوم كربلاء يا ليتنا كنا معكم فنفوز معكم فوزا عظيما.
On that sad and grievous day of Ashura, we are proud to be called the Shia. On that sad and grievous day of Ashura, we are proud to be called the Shia. Ya Hussein, Ya Hussein, Ya Hussein, Ya Hussein, you took your son Ali's blood to the enemy to get him some water, but they had no decency or sympathy. Allah, they had no trace of humanity. Ya Hussein, today we feel for Sakina, how she longed to be back home in Medina, and she is watching you with eyes full of tears, knowing that you're on your way to Shahada. On that sad and grievous day of Ashura, we are proud to be called the Shia. On that sad and grievous day of Ashura, we are proud to be called the Shia. Ya Hussein, Ya Hussein, Ya Hussein, Ya Hussein, your brother Abbas went to fight, standard bearer of Islam, he had such might, though he held the flag of Islam strong in his hands, and we will see it next in the Mahdi's hand. Ya Hussein, your brother Abbas went to fight, standard bearer of Islam, he had such might, though he held the flag of Islam strong in his hands, and we will see it next in the Mahdi's hand. On that sad and grievous day of Ashura, we are proud to be called the Shia.
That sad and grievous day of Ashura, we are proud to be called the Shia. On that sad and grievous day of Ashura, we are proud to be called the Shia. Ya Hussein, Ya Hussein, Ya Hussein, Ya Hussein, Ya Hussein, Ya Hussein.